Okay guys, so today I'm going to show you how to diagnose and fix, at least if it's the same issue I'm having, your Maytag Centennial. Notice how the lid lock is flashing. That tells us there is an error going on. Something is wrong, it's malfunctioning. So how you find out what's malfunctioning? Let's first cancel out. Doesn't want to cancel out. I'm going to have to unplug and replug. Now we're going to have to go into diagnostic mode. So to do that, you're going to bring this counterclockwise one full lap. So all the way around, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. Notice how it's now flashing. So once you're in this test mode, there's two different things you could do. First off, you're going to find your book inside this panel. You're going to have to lift this, hinge it, get your book out. Or you can look it up online. That's what I did. I already know my code. I already know what's wrong with this, so I'm not going to grab the book out. But you're going to turn this one time to done, and then hit start. I've already done that. Now you're going to get your codes. You're going to get the sensing, flash, and then you're done. So that's your first number. And then that'll be your second. So we have rinse, spin, done. Each one of these has a numerical value. And then the second number would be just done. You get up to 4 codes are stored on this. These are the most recent 4 codes. So the next one is nothing. We've only got the 1 code. This code just so happens to be the speed sensor. So to check and see if that is what's wrong, we're going to exit out. We're going to go back and re-enter this mode. So all the way counterclockwise. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. We're back in it. Now we're going to take and we're going to spin this until this is wash and done lit up. That's how we're going to check a speed sensor. Wash and done is lit up. There you go. Hit start, and now we can check for the speed sensor. We're going to open this lid and spin our basket. It should register that it's spinning if it's working. If it does not register that it's spinning, then it's not working. So let's check this out. So first we're going to go in. We're going to spin it, and nothing's happening. So we know it's the speed sensor. So now, how do we fix that? This one only had the 1 code. You can get the lid lock, and that could be your issue. You can test all that. There's all of those tests are inside that book, or you can also find it online. I just found it online. It's easier instead of ripping everything apart. But that's how you get into diagnostics. That's how you check the speed sensor. Like I said, if you look up the codes online, you can check all your codes. You'll get your code read, and then there's troubleshoots for all those codes. Super simple, right? Let's dive into fixing it. So the actual part that you're changing is the washer shift actuator. This is what it looks like. Pretty simple. This gets damaged a lot of times when you overload the washer. My daughter's notorious for that. Thank you, Autumn. But now we got to fix it. So first off, make sure you unplug your machine and you take your water supply off and just kind of stick it in there. And then we got to get to the bottom of the machine. So we're going to have to tip it backwards. Focus. So we have to tip it back to get to the bottom of the machine. So we can change that actuator. And then hopefully our problem is fixed. We can hope, right? So let's get this tipped and we'll get into the tearing it apart. So guys, this is what the underneath of your washer is going to look like. That's the part we need right there. Focus. So we need to take that cage off, which takes an 8mm socket right there. And there's another one at the bottom. It doesn't want to focus. And then we have to unscrew that and pop the cables off. So first things first is taking that cage off. You just need an 8mm Gotta go the right direction. So pop that off, and then there's another one underneath. This is the instance where I should have grabbed something to set this up. Sorry guys. We're gonna get down so I can see. There's another one right there. Which, of course, I'm having my issues with. There we go. And that pops right off then. So now you see the meat and the potatoes. And all that copper and the copper bearing motor. There's a plus to scrapping, you learn some stuff. So now we gotta take that off. And we have to unplug these cables. So let's get those screws out. There looks like there's 2. Simple enough, right guys? So we're gonna need a Phillips screwdriver. Okay guys, so we have our Phillips screwdriver on our drill. Again, we're gonna take off that screw there. It's really hard to focus on what I'm doing here. And then there's another one right there. Once those are out, should be able to pop this right out. I think that's all of them. We'll find out. And now both screws are out, and that's out. Now we just have to take the cable off of it. Let me get the screws, and we'll be right back. Now once you get to this part, guys, there's little tabs on the back of this black box here. You're going to push those in and pull it out. It comes out pretty easily. And that's disconnected. Now you just have to reinstall the new part. So, focus. There's our culprit. There's our bad part. And we got the new one to put in. Hopefully it's the right one. We'll find out. But that's going to fit right back where the other one had been. And then screwed back in. So it fits right. We're going to screw that back in. And then, well, I'm going to first plug that piece back in. I can't show you all this one-handed, so I'm going to plug it back in, but you're just going to plug that cable right back in to this part and then screw it back in. And then you're basically just putting everything back together. So if you've taken it apart at this point, you can put this back together. But I'll be right back. So it's all back together, guys. Here goes our test run. We find out now if it's going to work. It's always going to do a lock sense, and it usually unlocks. But now we find out, did we fix our problem? The moment of truth. This is normal. I think we got it, guys. Notice it did not instantly do the lid lock. I just want to see it advance to wash, and then we got it. We got it, guys. It's not advanced yet to wash, but by now it would have tripped. We got it. Super simple fix. Probably saved hundreds of dollars not calling someone out to do this. So, guys, you can fix your own appliances. Just try it. Stay blessed. Stay kind. Stay sane. And stay safe. We'll catch you on the next one.